pretty crazy. Your show in a summer where concerts just aren't selling, sold out in no time at all.
I'm very excited. I just actually took a little sneak peek at the crowd. Everybody looks incredible. It's packed. This is a really cool venue. I'm excited for tonight.
And people were camped out at like 6 in the morning.
I heard. That's wild. I'm so glad that they're that dedicated. That means a lot.
And your audience, I have to say, I can't remember the last time I saw an audience that spanned from, 8-year-olds that watched you on Idol to, I think my grandmother might be out in the crowd.
That's the magic of American Idol, really. I mean, it really gets your artistry out to a very broad demographic of people. And then I think the biggest transition is that challenge to make it from a TV show singing other people's music to singing your own music. And I'm grateful. I think things have gone pretty smoothly and relatively successfully. And I got a song on the radio, a couple songs, and things are great.
Yeah, we're playing What Do You Want From Me and If I Had You.
Awesome, thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Now, who the craziest fan? Because we saw them out there with, makeup and glitter and all done up.
Yeah.
What's the craziest fan you've seen so far on tour?
There are various degrees of that, of glitter and makeup. I think it's great. I think when someone's excited to go to a concert and they're so excited that they want to dress up before they leave. I mean, there's nothing like that. I remember going, to concerts and clubs, and any time that I felt inclined to sit in front of the mirror for an hour and put together a look, I mean, that's dedication, that's passion, that's excitement, it's fun.
It's like you're the new Madonna.
Oh, right.
You and Lady Gaga right now, I think, are the only artists that people probably dress up for.
Yeah, we're the out there ones. I think two of the more out there ones. Yeah, I can see that.
Now, as far as American Idol goes, I have to ask you, judges, all the stuff that's been going on with the judges is just crazy this season. If you got to pick who replaced Simon and Kara and Ellen, who would it be?
Who do I have to choose from?
Anybody.
I don't know. give me. I'm better at multiple choice.
Well, right now they're saying that Steven Tyler and Jennifer Lopez are going to be the new ones.
Those are two very good people. I think that's kind of a broad kind of spectrum of two different types of talent and people in the industry. Old school, classic 70s rock star icon Steven Tyler, who I love, and then someone like J-Lo, who's familiar with the pop world, maybe a little more contemporary. I think together their minds would probably help kind of judge somebody maybe very relevant for today's music.
Now, I've heard your show is crazy. It's like Las Vegas, laser lights. Well, I don't want to say Las Vegas in a bad way. I mean Las Vegas in a good way.
Vegas has great entertainment. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily peg a Vegas title on it either, but it is something that is theatrical and it's just as visual as it is musical. So I take it as a compliment.
So what can fans expect from this show?
Like you said, lasers. We have some laser lights. That's really fun. I mean, I really, the focus is on the music first and foremost. I have almost every song from the For Your Entertainment album on stage tonight. It's an hour-long set. It's structured in such a way that it kind of loosely tells like an emotional story. Kind of like what relationships like, or multiple relationships, and that search for love. And the first third of the show is really exploring kind of seduction and mystery and intrigue and maybe a little bit of the darker side of that part of your life. And of course, by dark, there's still rhinestones and everything, so it's dark. And then it goes into a middle section, which is stripped back and acoustic, and that really explores heartache and vulnerability, honesty. It's more about in here and figuring out what you're looking for in life. And then the last third of the show is all about celebration and love and freedom and joy.
Is my grandmother going to have a heart attack at the end of the show?
There's probably a moment maybe in the beginning that's more grandma heart attack land, but it's nothing that people can't handle, I think.
No, but it's amazing the number of people, this is their first show that they're coming out to.
That's great. That's really great. Yeah. I'm just excited people are excited about music.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like I said at the beginning, in a summer where a lot of shows just aren't selling, you could have easily sold out the pageant 2-3 nights back to back.
Well, like I said, I can't wait to play here tonight. I think it's going to sound great. And I love that I can see everybody. Some venues you go to, they sound great, in your, the music sounds good in there, but you can't really connect with the audience as much. And this place has this kind of horseshoe shape, and the audience isn't that far from you, so I'm excited I'll be able to see all these faces.
Yeah, it's a great venue.
Yeah.
There are some bands that could play arenas that want to play the pageant.
Yeah.
You could play an arena too.
Maybe not, I don't know. Actually, right now, considering the type of show that I've put together, the type of album that I have, I'm really enjoying playing slightly smaller houses. I think that having more of an intimate connection with the audience is really, there's more that you get from the audience as a performer. I played arenas last year with the Idol Tour, and it was incredible. It was such a rush to be up there in front of that many people, but it's almost really hard to to connect with everybody. So
Yeah.
the smaller venues, there's some magic there that happens.
Yeah, are you going to be adding bras and panties to the wall outside?
I don't know if there's any that end up on stage. Although I think most of my fans know by now that unlike the tour last year, as much as I love the enthusiasm with which they throw their undergarments and gifts onto the stage, I do have dancers on stage. We don't like to have a lot of clutter up there. I don't want anybody tripping and hurting themselves. So save it. Save your bra.
What's the craziest thing someone's thrown up on stage?
Last year there was some pretty risque items thrown up at me on stage. Some adult toys, some undergarments, boys and girls, you know. You name it.
Yahtzee, dice.
No Yahtzee, but handcuffs, whips. I don't know why people think I'm into bondage. Not into bondage at all, but thanks for the handcuffs, guys.
All right, we'll have a great show tonight. Thanks so
Thank
much
you.
for talking to us,
Thank you
and
so much.
continued success.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
All right, could we do a quick liner? Or,
Yeah, very